Maya, and for today's video I am going to do a full face of makeup that I hate. I've seen quite a few other people doing this kind of tag on YouTube and I was like, ooh, that is cool, because then you can get a kind of real look at what they don't like so you can avoid them at all costs. So I am bringing you my version today, but I just thought it was a really cool idea, so let's get on to it. Alrighty then. So for my first product that I'm putting on my face is of course primer, and this is the one that I have chosen. It is wrong way around, it's the wrong way around. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base Primer. You may be going, but Maya, you've used that in so many videos, so what's going on? I was using this in videos early on when I didn't have as much, when I didn't have as much makeup as I did now, and now I have better ones. I realise how bad it is, can you not? But now I've widened my horizons. I've found so many better ones than this. It claims to be a mattifying primer, but really when you put it on the face, it is like you're rubbing an oil spill into your face, which doesn't seem extra mattifying to me. But it just makes your skin feel really greasy instead of soft like loads of other dew primers. Look, I'm sorry, a what, Maya? Like a lot of other primers. So I learned from my experience there are much, much better ones than this. This one. Oh. So for my foundation, a lot of people are going to be going at my choice, but I really, really dislike this foundation. This is the L'Oreal This is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. It's known to be a cult favourite, but I absolutely hate it. Sorry, L'Oreal. I still only have this because I use it for my special effects makeup, because I have no other use for this. It's so bad. Improves the appearance of the skin. No, it doesn't. Okay, the reasoning for me not liking this foundation. If you have acne prone skin, which has a lot of texture from where like spots and stuff are, this accentuates them to heaven, so people in satellites will be like, whoa, she has a mountain on her face. It accentuates them so they're the most obvious things in the world when foundation's meant to hide it. If you have oily skin, this is the worst thing for oily skin in the world. Makes you look absolutely awful and cakey when you're really not. And when you have oily skin, it makes your skin look dry. It's really, really weird. Ooh, blend. Woo! Next is concealer. A lot of people have had the same problem as me when it comes to this. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 10, which is the lighter shade, and it's meant to be fair. When I put it on my face, you will see that it is not fair. Okay, right? If it's fair, it's meant to be the same colour as my skin or highlight. Get ready for this. It's orange. This concealer is orange. Fair my absolute butt. Look at that. So yeah, I bought this with high hopes because apparently it's a good formula. I haven't used it enough times to know that because it's the wrong colour. It is darker than my actual skin tone. Seems very sticky as well. Is that just me? So my next hated makeup product I have to show you and put on my face is the Saffron Contour Kit. Upon first impressions, this looks amazing, doesn't it? To be fair, the colours are really good. There's a great selection of colours. It's just the formula. I'll go in with the darkest colour for my contour. It may not look like it now, but in the pan, it is a very, very stiff consistency. It's just incredibly stiff. It doesn't blend out very well, as you'll see when I start to blend this out. It's just a no-go for me. It's meant to be like a kind of concealer, but it's really not. It's just a kind of stiff face paint texture, which is not what I want on my face. I'm going to try and blend it out with the stippling brush, but it will take a while. Oh, it's all stuck in my hairline and it's not blending, can you see? Yeah, do you know what I mean by not blendable? I'm gonna have to put some foundation over that to try and save it so I look presentable. Come on, pull through, we can do it. I guess that's a bit better. Yeah, so you can tell by example, it's not very good for beginners or experts, if I'm honest. For my blush that I don't like, I am choosing my Makeup Revolution blush in the shade Sugar. Oh. It is a nice kind of coral pink colour, but to be fair, this was only £1, so I'm not expecting that great of quality, and it is quite chalky. Very pigmented for the price though, but it's very chalky, doesn't last long. Be careful though, because you can look like a clown if you use too much. It's like blushes are good when they're pigmented, but when they are overly pigmented like this, it's just a buzzkill. Okay, next I'm going in with highlighter, and technically this is a bronzer, but if this is the Technic bronzer, it doesn't have a shade, it's just called bronzer. Look at it, it's a highlight, it's not a bronzer. Like, who would wear this as a bronzer? And, oh, whoa! So I'm just gonna apply it. It's just incredibly glittery and chunky and Ugh. Like, you can't really see anything as well. Yeah, that's extremely too yellow, and it's basically just glitter. What do we have next? For eyeshadows, I've chosen the Bare Minerals palettes. This is the Nude Beach, and this one is the Truth. I absolutely adore the colours in these palettes. They're just so gorgeous. It's just the quality of them. They're incredibly chalky and don't have that good of payout, but I still use them a lot, as you can tell, because they have chosen the best colours ever. But yeah, not long lasting at all. I'm just going to use this kind of pinky, peachy, pink colour all over the lid and the crease to kind of set everything. And under the brow, I like to use this as an under the brow highlight. Okay, I'm going to start out kind of building a base for the crease with this kind of yellowy creamy colour, as it's pretty much the only transition colour that I can try and use. This bronzy shimmery colour all over the lid to give a wash of colour. You can tell now it does give some payoff, but it's really not the most pigmented thing in the world. There are a lot better quality eyeshadow palettes out there than this one. Even though it has a good brand name on it, it doesn't make it good. You need to remember that sometimes. And now I'm going to take this dark brown colour to kind of lightly work in the crease to give some definition. There we go, no harsh lines. Beautiful. Wow, this concealer is creased to no end. Okay, I don't think that went terribly. That's presentable. It's okay in my mind. For eyeliner, okay. These are again by the brand Technic, and they're just eyeliner. It has no complicated name, it's just eyeliner. And they're just the cheapest of the cheap. It doesn't really have that much colour payoff. You'll see I'm using the brown here. Like what? Where is it? I actually can't see it on my eye. I have done my wings in a completely different direction, but you can't see them, so it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, next I have mascara, and you might be going, Maya, what? That's a really expensive, good brand, but bear with me. This is the Givenchy. Ooh, fabulous. This is the Givenchy Phenomenize mascara in #1 Deep Black. To be fair, the formula is great for this, and I would use it on an everyday basis if it wasn't for the one downside. Look at the brush. What do I do with that? I opened it when I bought it and I was like, oh my god, what is this? So I'm just gonna kind of wing it and try and do my best. Would not repurchase if you are not an expert in mascara. Like, if you're just a beginner and you're not very good with things near your eyes, don't even try, just don't try. It also takes up a lot more time than a normal mascara because you have to work through each section of your lashes. If you're a beginner and you flinch when anything comes near your eye, okay, all that's left in this makeup look, I guess, is the lips. For the lipstick I'm using that I really dislike, again, is by the brand Technic. Who would have thought? I think it is quite a kiddie brand, that's why it has such simple names, but you know, simple names, simple formula. So I'm going to put it on my lips and you'll see why I don't like it. There, it's just not pigmented at all. You can see it clings to all the dry cracks. It's very greasy and comes off in an instant, like, no. And for lip gloss, again, you might be a bit surprised. This is actually a MAC product. This is the MAC Prolong Wear Lip Glass in the shade Show Me. Now, I absolutely love the normal lip glasses because I have a few of them, but it's just this Prolong Wear one is the stickiest thing in the entire world. Very pigmented though, very nice. I actually love the colour of this and I really wished it would be great, but it's not. Hopefully you can see on video how sticky it is when I press my lips together. Incredibly sticky, and if you have long hair, you will have a major problem of your hair blowing into this, and it'll be the most uncomfortable thing ever when you're trying to get it out like. So this is the finished look and this finished video for this little challenge thing. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. It's the little red button down there. It's completely free and it would make my day if you do. I tag everyone. If you all want to try this challenge, you do it. You go, girl. You go, Glencoe. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
OMG, it's Maya. She has sorted out a certain attire with makeup moments, lifestyle too. You'll never get bored. OMG, it's Maya.